Prabhupada's appearance day.
Very, very thick. Okay?
Yes.
You press it once and leave it. Then one more time and leave it. It should be facing each other, these two. See, like you can go like, I'm just opening now. Opening is like this.
Okay.
Okay? It's only breathing. Give it to the baby. Give it to them. Give him some fruits. Look at the way he's eating. No? No?
Yes. So we came back. It's a bit messy. So our luggages are still not sorted out nicely. One thing especially why I'm filming now is because I want to talk about how Lord Krishna takes care of his devotees. For those of you who know, we went preaching up north, then I got tuberculosis, I had to come back down. First of all, when you have tuberculosis, you take the strong medicine, you don't feel so good. Already my immune system was quite bad, so it became even worse. So during those 6 months I didn't work, we didn't have any income. But somehow or other we always managed to have everything we needed. The food, the shelter, everything. It just came through help from devotees, or so many different manners in which money came, and just enough to keep us going. So there's one Mataji in Singapore. She has donated a very nice amount of Lakshmi to us before we went there, because I could not start working immediately since I work in a kindergarten. So before, of course, having tuberculosis, you cannot work with children, you need to wait. And since it was the summertime, I had no job, so I was kind of stuck. And then that money came, and it allowed us to maintain ourselves to the minimum, and at the same time being able to go to Singapore and come back. So, but we reached the zero platform. We have absolutely no money. The last money we had, we used it for the taxi to the airport to Singapore. So basically coming back from Singapore was just in the air. So we did not know, but I had faith. I told my wife, I said, don't worry, every time Krishna has taken care of us, it's a fact. Every time we came to almost have no money, some money was coming in. There's always was some arrangement. So I thought, well, I did my best to get some money. I was also trying to get a job during the summer. Somehow it didn't turn out. So I thought I did my best to carry out my duty as a father and husband, to bring some money in, and it didn't work. And now I can clearly see that the Lord wants us to go to Singapore. He's arranging all of this for us. So I thought, let me see what happens. And in Singapore, we were about to leave, just 1 or 2 days. Actually, the last day, still, somehow or other, there was no money that came. And the last day, we got some kind donations from 2 devotees, actually 3 devotees. So we will use some part of this to just get bare minimum, vegetables and all, so that we can eat and pay the rent, and the rest we will use for temple. Haradastami is coming, so we'll use for this festival until we I get my first salary.
Krishna loves everyone because everyone is part and parcel of Krishna. But he takes special care of the devotee. Therefore he says, Kontiya pratijani hi nami bhakta pranashyati. His bhakta, his devotee, will never be. He is always alert to see the comforts of the devotees. And the devotees are always busy to see how Krishna is satisfied by dressing him, by supplying him food, by serving him, always engaged. Similarly, Krishna is also always engaged to see how my devotees will be happy. This is process going on. This is intimate relationship with Krishna. The ordinary living entity, they have got relationship. But when one becomes devotee, it is intimate relation, intimate friend.
So the Lord always is there. He will not let us down. It's a fact. There are millions and billions of animals everywhere on the globe, and they all get what they need. So why would the devotees not get what they need? So it's actually an illusion to think that, oh my God, now I have to do something, otherwise I'll die, I won't get what I need. That's not a fact. Of course, it's not that you sit around, you sit in your sofa and, Krishna, give me money. It's not like this, because that would be a perverted understanding to think that Krishna is our servant. It's not like this. We try to serve Krishna the best as we can, and we have to be sure that the Master will provide the needs of the servants. That's the way it is. I think I've already made a vlog about our devotional activities in Singapore. My wife, I, and my son, we went there and associated with the devotees. I'm still working on the video about Dr. Zakir Naik. Actually, Sundar Gopal Prabhu had asked me to try to finish the video before going to Singapore, and that was not possible. I could not manage. And I thought I would be able to work on it in Singapore, but we arrived during July Yatra, then Balaram Jayanti, then we went to Malaysia to visit the devotees there. Then we came back, it was Krishna Janmashtami, and then Prabhupada Appearance Day. So it was so packed with other types of service and taking care of our son also that I had no time at all. I worked on it maybe some 3-4 hours in Singapore only. By the time this vlog comes out, I hope that I will already have finished. If yes, I will be putting the link so that you can go watch it. Some days ago, His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu has shared some verses with us concerning how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu defeated some Muslims. He actually proved that devotional service and the personal aspect of God is established in the Quran. And I thought this very interesting. He says also that at the end of the Quran, the personality of God is established. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, the Quran certainly establishes impersonalism, but at the end it refutes that impersonalism and establishes the personal God. The Quran accepts the fact that ultimately there is only one God. He's full of opulence and his bodily complexion is blackish. So in the Quran, it says that God has a blackish complexion. Krishna has a dark complexion, blackish complexion. So here I have the Quran. This is a Quran that a friend of mine gave me many years ago. I had a Muslim friend. I haven't talked for many years. My whole coming back to Krishna consciousness was started because of him. I was having some conversations with him and I saw the faith that he had in God. And because of that faith, I kind of became, attracted to read the Bhagavad Gita and start chanting. So anyway, so he gave me this, and I'm trying to see which verses speak of a personal God, and especially where it says that his bodily complexion is blackish. So far, I've found a few verses. Some faces that day will beam in brightness and beauty, looking towards their Lord. So if you're looking towards the Lord, that means the Lord has a form. Here, O Iblis, what prevented you from prostrating to that which I created with my hands? Here, you see, the Lord has hands. And here, Quran, here, under my eye. So the Lord has eyes. And there will remain the face of your Lord, owner of majesty and honor. So definitely the Quran speaks of a personal God, although a lot of his impersonal aspects are described in it. So I hope I can find more verses. I hope I can find that verse that describes Krishna being blackish.
We take our color from Allah, and who is better than Allah at coloring?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Tadvavit Prabhu, huh? Yes. A message to Narayana. Your spiritual good brother.
Touch the head.
Brahmatyadikani chan tani tani pranashyante pradakshina pade pade. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Amazing.
Công ngầm thầm á.
So these are the kind of chapatis I make, but this is the kind of chapati he makes.
Rồi đi cấm đến chính à.
Quá thì chính công
Gà nó nuôi chuyên ra đi tha. Lá hơi chính có sỉnh có nuôi chuyên
Look at the chapati turning by itself, okay?
Đi à, 我哋睇到呢啲幾開心啊！個開心到不得了。
Right, so everything is taken care very nicely. Now that is and so this is the layout for our phone.